Okay, ladies. What is the age limit that you would cap having a baby with a person? I really want to know because Al Pacino's girlfriend, Nor Afala, reportedly files for full custody of their 3-month-old son. So a while back, headlines broke that she was having a baby with Al Pacino. Al Pacino is 83 years old. Okay. And she's 29. So here's the story. Al Pacino's girlfriend reportedly filed for full custody of son she shares with the actor. The Shade Room previously reported they were expecting back in May. At the time, Afala was 8 months pregnant. According to page 6, Afala filed for a petition on Wednesday to determine parental relationship with Pacino in Los Angeles. The outlet reports that the step is used by unmarried couples with kids to establish child custody, visitation, and child support. Alfala is reportedly asking the judge to grant her full custody of the 3-month-old Roman Afala Pacino. First of all, that's a great name. Roman Afala Pacino. For some reason, I love the sound of that. First of all, I feel like the fact that she even had the baby with uh, uh, a 83-year-old is insane. And my thing is not so much the baby; it's the making of the baby. Like 83, I don't care who you are. Like 83, you got something creepy that's happening with your physical, and I just can't see. You know, she was probably like cha-ching. Majority of the times, things change between couples when babies arrive. Um, and that's why you see so many breakups after babies get here. And I honestly hate that because the child, like, people be using these babies as business deals, and the children are actual human beings. You shouldn't treat them like, you know, uh, assets. But anyway, the fact that she's fighting for custody, I feel like, and they're unmarried. You should have thought about the married part before you had a child or discussed that. Like if you going into it with a business mindset. Um, but yes, we're here now. This is what she's doing. Um, I feel like she should have you know, custody anyway because she's a mom, and majority of the times, even when it's a two-parent household, everything is going wonderful. Majority of the times moms get the bulk of the responsibility regardless. The dad just comes in here and there, play with the baby, hold the baby, feed him maybe, but the mother is there nurturing, teaching, bonding. Like I feel like moms get the bulk of the responsibility regardless of the case. So, and the fact that he's 83, like he's closer to a fuller lifetime. I'm trying to say this the nice way. He's closer to a fuller lifetime than she is. So, you know, hypothetically, because we all know there's various things that could come into place, like the girl could get into an accident the next day and it'd be over. But I'm just saying, in a perfect world, that's what it looks like. um so it's my take is that, yeah, she probably should go ahead and do this, she wants custody or whatever. But I feel like if you had, like, my take, there, it's past the point of my take. Because my take is before the baby gets here. Like, it's, I feel like it's not worth it. You got to go through all that. Like, you got to go through court custodies doing this. Apparently there's maybe not the best communication between the two, because if it was, then she wouldn't have to go through it legally. I just hate that. Like, I just hate it. But I don't blame her. And then on the second part, I don't blame her for doing this because, yes, make sure you have custody of your baby. It's your baby. I don't really see what the fight is about. It really didn't mention anything about what they're fighting about. They just said basically because they're unmarried, they do this to establish child custody, visitation, and child support. But have they broken up? Because it seems like this is something that would be in play if they were no longer together. But it doesn't say that they're no longer together. So if you're together, why are you? I get that, some girl. And how old is she again? 29. 29. Like, a lot of girls trip about being 30 and not having a child, and I guess she wanted, if she's gonna have a, like, if you are I get if you're at a point where you haven't found a stable relationship, someone that you are, feel like you can build a lifetime with, um, and you want to have a child, you would probably rather have a child with someone that is established and wealthy versus just any random person. But at the same time, like, it's a lot that comes with that. So you have to be, I don't know. I feel like that's just a different breed of woman. Like, I can't see just, I guess because of my upbringing and being from a broken home, I can't see myself just having a child just because. Like, I definitely, and you can do all the right things. You can try to build a foundation. You can try to, find the person with the least red flags, and then something still happen where it doesn't work out. But I think it's necessary to do that work prior, so the chances are less likely, um and the foundation is set, even if it does go awry, that the child doesn't suffer, because people just be popping out babies and breaking up like it's no big thing. Like, it's important for a child to have a I think it's important for a child to grow up seeing the mom and dad in the same home, um loving one another happily. Black love, if you're gonna have a black child. Just throwing that in there, that don't relate to the story because they're white, but I'm just saying. My take is, be more cautious of who you have children with. Like, try to. And I know sometimes things happen, and I'm not, trying to be preachy, but sometimes a lot of people don't care. And that's just the reality. A lot of people don't care. They say, oh, well, it's just a baby. A lot of people got them. But no, it's a life, and it has meaning, and you want to do the best that you can to make sure that that situation is the best situation. That's my take.